Welcome, and thank you for taking your time to come here and help your council as we decide how we respond to the climate emergency that we all face. By giving your time to the Citizens' Assembly here, you're playing a critically important civic role. It isn't just that you're helping to strengthen the civic architecture of the city, it's that other councils and the UK Parliament too are looking to follow Oxford's lead in holding a Citizens' Assembly. And so all that you do today will be looked upon by them, and you're helping to strengthen the civic architecture of the country. But this is fundamentally about Oxford. It's about your city, it's about your home, it's about the people that you love, it's about the places that you care about, it's about the kind of community that you want. And all of those things are going to be affected by climate breakdown. All of those things will be affected by what your council and others do to respond to the climate emergency. And so this Citizens' Assembly is as much about widening public participation as tackling the climate emergency, but also building the kind of Oxford that we all want to see. In January 2019, Oxford City Council unanimously declared a climate emergency. In so doing, we also signed ourselves up to holding a Citizens' Assembly. We're unique in doing that. And we wanted to do that because we wanted to hear from a micro picture of Oxford about the decisions that we're taking. We want you to be able to have a say over those decisions. We want to have a clear direction from you about what our priorities ought to be, what direction we ought to be going into. And those will be a key factor in determining the next budget of this City Council, so that the first budget to follow the Climate Emergency Declaration will have measures in it which have been shaped by you. The Citizens' Assembly has been a proposal in a Climate Emergency Declaration. It's become a plan which many, many people inside of Oxford and out have contributed to. But today it becomes a living, real creation. Your views, your voices, your values become the Citizens' Assembly. And so I want to close just by summoning up the words of a titan of word and thought, Maya Angelou, which is, do the best that you can until you know better. When you know better, do better. All of you here today will help your council to know better, and then it's on us to do better. Thank you.